Hello YouTube, 잘 지내요? Hope all of you are doing super well today. YouTube, I am super excited. We are at Donggwangmyo Shrine near Dongmyo Station. Now, originally I came to Dongmyo because we're going to go check out this amazing old traditional flea market, one of the oldest lasting flea markets that exist in Seoul. These flea markets, they're not everywhere in Korea. There are a couple, but this is like the one. This is the big one where you want to buy cheap watches and phone cases and clothes and everything. Even G-Dragon has been here himself to buy a couple of clothes. But not only that, what I learned recently, this shrine right behind me, Donggwangmyo Shrine, houses the most, or one of the most influential, powerful generals of the Three Kingdoms, Guan Yu. Yeah. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a big fan of the Three Kingdoms and the whole history of the Three Kingdoms. The Romance of the Three Kingdoms is one of my favorite books to read. So being this close to a shrine that houses Guan Yu is actually really cool. This is probably the closest I'll ever be because I don't know if I'll ever make a trip to China anytime soon. So this is really cool for any fans of Three Kingdoms or of that time period in general. You can come to Donggwangmyo Shrine right here, right next to Dongmyo Station, and come visit Guan Yu yourself. He's in the inside there, next to a couple of his subordinate generals as well. The reason this shrine is here is because when Ming Dynasty helped during the Imjin War, they kind of put on Korea to like build these sacrificial rite shrines that they had in China, and they wanted to start building them here in Korea, be an honor and sacrifice for one of their favorite generals, Guan Yu. He's super influential guy. So that's why this is here. Just randomly. I don't know how many of these shrines actually exist still. I don't think there's any outside of this one, to be honest. But yeah, very cool place to check out, especially if you are in Dongmyo. So let's actually go check out the flea market. Alrighty, YouTube, here we are in the Dongmyo flea market. We got a lot of people here today. We are, I don't know how packed this place usually is, but we're here on a Sunday. You can see a nice mix of young and old people trying to find some good wares. So far, a lot of clothes. I'm actually hoping to look for items today. That's what I'm looking for. I think I used to have something like this. And then you open it up. The battery. And then there's here. There we go. Yeah, and then you put your film here, or your film here, and roll it. Okay. This is a nice one.
It's not working.
No, it's working. See? But he's also got a lot of cameras. Wow, cameraman though. The screen is a little dirty. This place had like so many different kind of clothes to take a look at. This place particular was a shop that I think G-Dragon had stopped in, or maybe a bit further down. But not only could you find clothes, you could find delicious little small restaurants where people are just sitting on the sides and ordering some pajeon or whatever. And it was incredible. The vibes in this place were really cool. But let me tell you, when I said earlier that it was packed, like, it was packed. There were so many people walking around, taking a look at what vendors were selling. I saw a lot of cool gear, and this honestly was one of my favorite places to come check out. And unfortunately, I didn't really buy anything today, but just walking around and seeing all these little small shops where I could see things that I used to have was really, really fun. YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the tour of Dongmyo Flea Market. It is cramped. There are lots and lots of people, but lots of cool things to find. I couldn't find really anything that I wanted to buy for less than 10,000. There was like one or two things, but some of the bigger items I really wanted to buy, like a camera or watch, were a bit pricier than expected. I could maybe haggle later if I wanted to, but this is a really, really neat place, especially if you want to just come in, look at some vintage stuff. I think a lot of the clothes that they had too are really, really good and decently priced. So this is a nice area. Definitely come and stop by. Maybe a weekday might be a little bit better. There might be less people, but I don't know. I think this place is really popular now, so a lot of people are going to be visiting and checking things out. So if you're looking for something interesting to do in Seoul and you want to do a little bit of vintage shopping in your Seoul travels, then definitely stop on by to Dongmyo Market. As always, YouTube, if you like what I do, like and subscribe, and I'll see you for another awesome video. Peace.